You know the type of guy that was a jock in high school but ended up becoming a huge nerd? You know, someone that's not afraid to make a fool of themselves on the internet. And someone that likes to shoot polaroid a little too much. Did I say huge nerd? You know, just an ordinary, everyday guy. Well, that's me. I'm just another Chris. Well, it is here and it's upon us. The Instax Mini Evo Cinema. Doesn't roll off the tongue, but we have it. And there's a hair in my eye. What is that? Thanks, Paco. But welcome in. Good morning. It is really not early, but it's early to stream. But I have a meeting in 1 hour, and I wanted to at least talk about this before I leave. But we have the Cinema Evo mini camera upon us. I'm really excited. Not excited about the price, but I want to at least talk about it, show it off a little bit. And we got it a little earlier than we thought. There was a speculation that this wasn't going to be available in the US for one, just at all, but two, maybe it was going to get pushed until way later in the year. But we do have it. Here it is. I got to pull it up. I have the wrong one open. There we go. It is currently, well, it is apparently my browser is taking it. There it is. It is available right now, kind of. You can pre-order it on B&H's website. Let me fix this. There we go. There we go. There we go. For $410. Not happy about that price, but at least it's coming. And we can pre-order it. There's no actual official release date that I'm seeing. Oh, February 9th, estimated. That's not that bad. Less than a month away. It's not terrible. Not terrible. I really haven't been able to dive too much into the official announcement of this because I was prepping for something that I'm working on some other projects. And then, like I said, I have a meeting in an hour with Chef PK, YouTuber. Sounds like we're working on a fun series together. So anyway, I want to at least talk about this and kind of learn about it with you guys, even though we've already I've already done videos about this. We've known kind of about all the specs, but this is the official release for the US. So some of this I get to actually read for the first time. That the other stuff was in Japanese because it was originally only going to be in Japanese. But we know about the dials, of course, which is what they're calling the decades. So each little notch is a decade kind of effect, which is pretty cool. Wait, does this play anything? No, it's just that. Okay. The little print dial, that's cool. Oh, there's a zoom. Oh, there's a zoom lever. That's fun. It's gonna be a digital zoom, I would imagine, not the actual. And then we have the buttons and switches. I love that. I absolutely love that. I love seeing physical buttons and dials and stuff. That's so cool. And you're not reliant on the phone, even though there's a phone app for this for some of the features to work. But the viewfinder is really, really cool too. It has that little throwback, and I'm going to imagine that it helps enlarge it. Maybe let's see if it shows it. It looked like there was a lens in here in the original announcement video or the announcement post from Fuji in Japan. So I'm wondering if there is an enlargement so we can look in there. Makes it easier to see. Comes with the grip. I'm wondering about the bag. We have the dials and the buttons. Ooh. That looks cool. And yes, just if you want horizontal video, just turn it sideways. Just turn it to the side. That's all you gotta do. Personally, I love the look of this, the overall design. 3-in-1. You got instant camera. First in Instax history. Video, still, and smartphone printer. It's pretty cool. I really dig that. Look at that. Looks pocketable for the most part. Slim, just slide into a camera bag really easily. That is pretty cool. Now, I'm curious about this because it says you can only record 15 seconds at a time. Is that just for the QR code option, or can you record for longer just for yourself? Because 15 seconds isn't a long time. Express yourself in 100 different ways with 10 degrees and 10 dials. That's pretty cool. So like I had originally thought, the lens where that one promo photo where it looked like he was zooming, and that's going to be the effects control, or I guess what they're calling degrees, 10 degrees. How goes it? It goes. Didn't know you were live today. Yeah, I just went live, spontaneous, because this was just announced. And I have to, this is gonna be a short live stream today. I'm probably only going to be streaming for another 20 minutes or so. But I wanted to at least talk about this, the new camera, because officially it has been released here in the US, or announced and for pre-order. But the price definitely does reflect those lovely tariffs. 380 euros over here, and that's including tax. The US is really getting a short end of the stick. Absolutely. We are 410, which is literally the exact, as far as I know, let me double check this. The Japan tariff for the US, I think it's 20%. 15.5 actually, so it's pretty close. So it's roughly, so if you take $350, that's what it is in yen. That's 55,000 yen. Which is roughly 350 US dollars. Add the 15-ish, 20%, whatever. It's pretty, I think it is 20. I swear I thought it was closer to 20. So it is 15, okay, baseline tariff. Oh, but I wonder if electronics, because there is a weird one, because it's like, it's a video camera as well as a photography camera. Either way, let's just say 15%. It is, that pushes it over $400, which is a bummer. Hola, hello, welcome in. I'm pretty excited for this. I do want to get my hands on one and try it out. It's pretty cool. That's fun. Hopefully do they show them all? There's one I really want. Ooh, the 70s ones is pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. They put it in the 90s. I want the VHS. I want that VHS look. And then this has 10 different options to dial it in even further, which is really cool. Right here, as you can see it. You can turn the. Can I do that? No, I can't. And there's like different effects for that decade. Why does 2020 have one? 2020 did not look like that. We had better quality. I think it should stop at like the 2000s, like maybe 2010. That'd be all right. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Yeah, see, so if you turn the lens for that decade, you'll get different effect. View sample images. Ooh, here we go. Degree 1. Ooh, see, that's the intensity of the effect, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. 15-second max recording, and they want 400. I have no use for 15 seconds physically for that price. So we'll see. Here's the thing: it's not meant to be like it's not supposed to be your only camera you have. It's a novelty. 15 seconds is for sharing on social media. That's really the most anyone would want to use this for. But I'm hoping, and maybe it's not gonna, or maybe I'm wrong, but I'm hoping that the 15 seconds is focused on the QR code option, that they only want to store 15 seconds of footage on their servers. Hopefully you can record locally longer, but even 15 seconds, it's fine. It's enough for some clips. But yeah, $400 is a lot. Most expensive Instax camera they've ever made. Aren't they changing the eras dial to Gen dial because of Taylor Swift or something? I have no idea. I saw Pixel's video and they kept bleeping it out. That's funny. I don't know. I don't think she can copyright the word era. Eras. Well, I guess they do. If they do call it eras, they do call it eras. But this would have been changed already if that was a thing. But I don't think she could actually do that. Finally ordered the Lomo wide glass. Should be here next week. Any advice when shooting with it? If you shoot indoors with a flash on, set your exposure comp to -1. Otherwise, you'll get washed out photos. But other than that, it's fantastic. In the last 2 decades, they were definitely been different editing styles for movies. I assume that's what they're emulating. Oh, maybe. But you got the app, which does bring the camera to life a little bit more. And it's also a printer, which is really handy. But yeah, a lot of people see this and they're like, well, the quality of the camera is awful, or it only records 15 seconds and this and that. I'm like, well, it's meant to be used creatively. Find a creative use for it, you know? Like, it's not supposed to be the only camera you have. I mean, you have your phone. There's some people in the comments of the video I put out talking about it were like, my phone takes better video and pictures than this. I'm like, well, yeah, it's not supposed to be better. It's not supposed to be. There's a lot of fun things you could do with this. Equipped with open and ending templates for import. Interesting. Yeah, see, the other thing is, big complaints people are having is that you can only store, or the QR code's only good for 2 years. Yeah, as far as I know, that's true. But there's ways around that. Oh, it does say that right there. Yeah, video data is stored and playable for 2 years. But there's ways around that. You can host your own. Record the video, transfer it to your phone, and then upload it to YouTube, and then make a QR code that you can put on the video and then or on the photo, and then print it out. And then now that video will last forever, because YouTube's gonna be around longer than Fuji. I can tell you that much. There's ways around it, or you can put it up on your own website, things like that. But 2 years is plenty for what this is. So, hey, what's up, Paco? This looks very cool, very creative. I don't need it, but absolutely want it. Same. And of course, it comes out now when I'm poor. This camera reminds me of the CS8 from CamSnap, but smaller. Yes, and the CamSnap's pretty expensive too, isn't it? But this at least has more options, which I think this is gonna be a lot better. And people are calling for, oh, do the square or wide next. That would be a massive camera, like size-wise. And if the mini's $400, could you imagine how much doing a wide version of this would be? It priced itself out of sellability. I don't know. It'd be really expensive. Share Instax photos. Nice. I think this is such a fun idea. Other features. Flick the frame to add even more flavor. What do you mean flick the frame? Instax natural mode, search mode. What does that mean? Oh, so it has like some filters you can put on it. Extra ones. That's cool. Self timer, of course. Remote shooting. Direct to print. I think it's gonna be fun. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I don't really like this. I wanted wide 99. Wide 99 would be cool. But what they're doing, I think, is... So, like, for instance, like the wide 400, people were complaining about it because it's missing features. It's lacking of, like, a lot of stuff, let's just say. And the only thing they added into it was the self-timer, which is really cool. And what they're doing is making the cameras like feature-proof in a way, less to go wrong with them. Like there's pros and cons with that. If you guys saw my latest video where I pitted the Lomo wide glass versus the 500 AF camera, I kind of talk about that a little bit. But yeah, wide 99 would be cool. Totally would be cool with like all the features. And maybe they will. Maybe we'll get that. We'll see. I'm just happy that they're still producing wide format products. I mean, when the wide 400 came out, that was the first wide camera in like 10 years. So That alone is cool, that they're still putting into it. But even if they stop producing cameras, there's a lot of cameras out there already, and hopefully this focus on the film at that point. As long as I'm still making film, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We'll make it through. The wide would be insane. It would be crazy. Why do people get retro cameras tech and expect it to be filled with today's tech? That defeats the purpose. Exactly. Trust me. The comments I get on videos is laughable, frustrating, and it's downright angers me at times. It's just the mind of some people. It's just, they're just so closed off to things that when they buy the camera, maybe it's just me, but like when I buy something, I don't go into it thinking this is going to be it. This is the one thing that will solve all my problems till the end of time. And so when they see this, like a camera like this come out, they're like, oh, well, my phone does better this, or it's not XYZ. I'm like, well, it's not meant to be that. It's meant to be what it is. So I don't know, but it's possible Fuji could. They did like my like a post I made recently on Instagram about this, but I'm not in contact with them. I've emailed them over the years just to see if there's anything we could do. I've never gotten a response back, but a friend of mine recently gave me some contact information directly to their marketing team person. So I'm gonna definitely be reaching out soon about something entirely different. But maybe this actually could work into that. I'm working on a film project and I need sponsors. I'm gonna see if they'll sponsor it. Next, the naysayers will gripe that there is no image stabilization. Yeah. You would not believe me, but I get those comments about Polaroid cameras. They ask, how's the IBIS? Or, what's the resolution? Is it 4K? or where's the SD card slot go? Or like, where's the card slot for SD cards? That's stuff I get. The comments I get are so funny at times, and honestly, like, I encourage those questions. Like, I want people to be educated. Like, if they come to my channel, that means they're interested in instant photography. They click that video, right? And we need more people like that in it. So it's our jobs and our responsibilities to educate and not, put down or judge anyone for not knowing something. I mean, heck, they were brave enough to leave a comment to put themselves out there to get a response. Some people that are afraid to ask questions. We need people to ask questions. We need that. We need more of that in life in general. Don't be afraid just because you don't know something. I mean, heck, I grew up in with the upbringing of you did need to know everything, and if you didn't know something, you had to kind of pretend like you are fuzzy on the details. That way, people think that you know everything. That's how my dad is. And that's not, no, just, that's fine to be like, hey, I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer to this. Can you tell me? Oh, that's interesting. Please educate me more. Nothing wrong with that. I bought the Instax Mini Evo, and yours was one of the first videos I watched. That's awesome. And that video definitely brought a lot of people over here. That's one of my, is it my most viewed video on the channel? I'm curious. I think it's the Instax. Now I think it might, I think it is. Let's see here. Go to my channel here. Let's take a look. I'm curious. Let's go to, what am I trying to do? Oldest. No, popular. Yeah, it is. Look at that. It's my most viewed video on the channel alongside. Don't buy it. That's funny. Oh, that's not the right one. Where's the, there it is. Boom, but $4.99, son. Thoughts on Polaroid trying to stop the square format? I think they're silly. silly gooses. Fuji has more money, and any lawsuit is always going to be won by the person that can outlast the other one financially. And Fuji can destroy Polaroid. They could drag that case out a long time. I think Polaroid is just ridiculous for that. It's not the same size. It's not the same size. They're gonna lose that one. I want to get this so bad and make a video on it. Plus, it would be fun for family trips, street photography. Maybe I convince my wife to let me spend the money on it. I mean, maybe she will like to use it, because the cool thing about this camera is that anyone can shoot it. That's the beauty of it. That's why I'm really excited about it, because this, yeah, it's a little expensive, but for someone that wants to get into instant photography, that doesn't care about like the purist aspect of it, they just want to be able to take a picture and print a photo and have a physical, tangible moment, right? Like something they can share or just put on their wall, scrapbook, whatever. This is it. This is it. And they can do fun filter effects and things. This is the end all be all when it comes to that, and we should encourage that, get more people into it. But what I'm really excited about is this stupid bag. How do I buy it? I want this bag. Look at that. It is perfect. I swear they watch my videos, because that is the exact bag that I have been designing, but not really. You know what I'm saying. It's the exact bag I show. It's the exact bag. Polaroid taking Fuji to court over copyright of the square format. Yes, they are. They are. Yeah, and guess what? Lawsuits go on and on and on and on forever. Do you expect any new Polaroid cameras this year? I hope. I hope they do something with the Go. But at this point, I don't know what they could do. Flip 2? I don't know. But all I care about is them focus on their film right now. Just make the film. Are they trying again? It seems. Yeah, they are. Either they're hurting for money and they're trying to get a quick buck off Fuji. I don't know what they're doing. Question for Chris and everyone in the chats. If you had a Mini Evo Cinema, what would you want to use it for specifically? What I want to use it for is the QR code ability. I want to, because I can work events and stuff with my day job over with Deep Pocket Monster and Card Party, and a lot of people that are interviewed on our live stream stages and stuff. I interact with a lot of other companies and things like that. It'd be super cool to have that, take a picture, a short little clip, and then I can give it to them as a little keepsake, a way to market our brand or whatever. Another aspect of it, I could just record a 15-second clip of myself presenting something, and I can physically hand them that as a way to market and sell a product, things like that. That's what I would use it for. And people say professionals can't use this camera. It's not a professional camera. You can do so much with it. So much. So much for it. Hey, I sent that comment. Why didn't it trigger it? That's weird. The bag is a silent call out from them saying that they saw your emails, probably. But no, I mean, where is it? Here it is. So I do those other bags. This is actually probably about the size it is. Y'all know I recommend, should be a link in the description. These bags, they come in a 3-pack. Well, this is the largest size that it comes with. There's 3 different sizes. And I use them for storing photos when I travel. And I use this one when I'm actually out walking around and shooting. The photos just go right into this little zipper bag. It's amazing. Clips to my sling bag I wear. I love this. It's a great system. Super cheap. 3-pack, $10. Should be a link in the description on Amazon. But a couple years ago now, sadly, when I was in Japan, I picked this up, which is very reminiscent of the new style bag that they're doing. And I've shown this off multiple times in videos, and I've said I've wanted to make my own bags, and I would do something basically like this. It has this like what's that, paracord strap. It unhooks. It's got this little clip on the side. It's amazing. I store photos, extra packs of film in here. And as I'm out walking around, love this thing. Well, I mean, when you look at this, it's the exact freaking thing. I wish I could zoom in. Hey, hang on, can I zoom in a little bit? Yeah, can I zoom in? Nope, I cannot zoom in. Oh, it's gone forever. But yeah, it's just funny. It could be a coincidence, which is more likely. I'm just kind of joking around saying that they saw my videos and copied it. But it's just funny. Just funny. I finally saw this show up on Best Buy. Oh, I didn't see it on Best Buy yet. SX70 film was finally back in stock at Polaroid yesterday. Sadly, no bundles, but still up in stock. Nice. What up, Dave? The QR code takes up so much room on that tiny photo, though. That is true. But it's also just like a use case, you know, like what I was saying, where it doesn't necessarily, what am I trying to say? It just depends what you're using it for, like what the picture is of. So in my instance, it could be a quick photo of them, or a photo of myself that turns into a video that they can watch. I don't know, it just depends. And you could, from what my understanding is, you could make your own in the app, like, or excuse me, you can like print your own photos from your phone on this, and you should be able to then just transfer your own made QR code to the photo. And that way you can, one, have the photo / video be stored on like YouTube or somewhere else, which will last forever, not the 2 years that Instax gives you, or Fuji. But that way you can also shrink it down. Just an option. I'll do a video on it one day. How about the Polaroid Go with sonar? That'd be cool. Anything, literally anything with the Polaroid Go would be amazing. So excited I'm getting into camcorders recently, but I have had very bad luck with the real vintage ones I found. Yeah, the bands inside a lot of times don't work, but I have videos on how to get around that. I'm excited I can see this one for little clips. Yeah, no, it'd be really cool. But there's ways to, so I think the video of that, the title is your camcorder is only half broken or something like that. Let me see. I think it's this VHS something. Yeah, your VHS camcorder is only half broken. Watch that video. That could probably help you. Because even if it's broken, you can just turn it into a tapeless at that point, because it'll still work. It just might not actually record directly onto the camcorder. You can edit videos together, so I don't mind about short videos. Yeah, that's another thing. You just make it longer. In post. I need another reclaim film from Polaroid. Yes, reclaim would be great. I would like to see new colors, maybe a red or orange or purple. Purple would be really fun. I'd take that as a duochrome too, like a dark purple. Woo, that would be sick. I wish they had it in different color. Hope one mistakes for a weapon. Yeah, somebody was commenting on that in one of the other videos. So like, why wouldn't it have a handle? I'm like, well, you don't want to go and looking around like you're shooting people, especially here in America. You know what I'm saying? It's a good way to get shot yourself. It will be interesting to see overall how the Evo Cinema does. It will do well. It'll probably sell out when Polaroid I-Type Spectra. Well, Spectra will never be back. They destroyed those machines, so never. So never. From what I understand, the QR code is just for videos on their service. Exactly, it is. But like, you might have missed the beginning when I was talking about that. But I mean, I would have to actually test it. But here's a theory of mine, because you can print photos that you take from your phone, right? Which means you can transfer stuff to it. That's whatever you want it to be. And they have an editor in the app, so you can do like text and whatever. Well, why couldn't you just take the picture that you want to print, make your own QR code from a video of whatever, as long as you want, or even the one that you record with that camera, upload that video to YouTube, and then make the QR code and put it onto the photo. That's what I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll last longer, and then you can make it a little bit smaller so it doesn't take up the whole photo. It's extra steps for sure, but that is a workaround, and you got a little more customizations. Heck, you could do this with literally anything, not just this camera. You could do it with the Polaroid Lab. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool that this camera would have everything built in and have all those options, even if it's only for 15-second video clips and lasts for 2 years on the servers. I found a vintage Kodak 16mm magazine camera video camera. I oiled it up, and it's working nicely. 55 for 2.5 minutes of footage. Yeah, that's the one thing I've always was like, I want to try Super 8 or 16mm or super whatever. But instantly, reality hits, and I'm discouraged because it will cost you a minimum, what, $150 just to find out, for one, if the camera even works. but at best for 3 minutes of video, because after you buy the film and get it developed and everything and digitized, it's freaking expensive. And I'm like, nah, I don't care that much. It would be fun though. It would be fun. I just wish Fuji went full Fox Super 8 video camera with all the recipes. I mean, they could. You never know what they're cooking up next. Purple or turquoise Polaroid film would be mind-blowing. That would be pretty cool. Purple and turquoise would be cool. Even if they did like a combo of that, that'd be fun. That'd be super cool. Woo! Thank you for another super chat, man. Wow, appreciate you. Fuji could evolve the instant format by finding a way to print data, text, or codes on the back. Ooh, interesting. QR codes, whatever. Yeah, that would be something. There's also a few years ago, I should do another video on it. I have that little pocket label printer. It's like a thermal, like little pocket one. You could do QR codes on that and then just like stick them on photos. That's another option you could do yourself, and then it could be a link to whatever you want. But that's the idea on the back. I wonder how that would even work. At least Fuji is trying new cool stuff. They're innovating. They're trying something new. Not like Polaroid bringing more and more cameras that are overexposed. Yeah, at least they fixed the Now Plus Gen 3. At least they did that. But it took two iterations for them to do it. But it's really cool that the Fuji is innovating. I don't know what Polaroid's doing. They're not doing anything. Not doing anything. Cool. I'll look it up. Which one? What are you talking about? Which one? But you're welcome. I have. Let me see here. I have a meeting with Chef PK, if anyone knows who Paul is, at 11:30 in Portland. How far away is that? Oh, okay. So yeah, it's a 20-minute drive. All right, cool. So that means I got to start wrapping this on up in about 2 minutes or so. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, chat a little bit about the new camera. I am excited for it. It's huge. It's a really big deal for our community that this exists, that it's coming out, and especially it's exciting that it is making it to the US. I was nervous about that, you know, with the way the world's going right now. Yeah, see, look, you can just customize and add text and stuff. I don't see why you couldn't create your own QR code and throw it on manually. It would take more time, but could be worth it. Anyway, it's coming. It is a little bit more expensive than everywhere else in the world, sadly, but it is what it is. What can you do? At least we got it. This will be the ultimate pipeline to Fuji making new format. Maybe, just maybe. I had to sell my Now Plus 3 because it kept overexposing my phone. The 3? What do you mean? I've never had that happen with my 3. Well, I don't have it anymore. I don't need it. I have too many cameras. But yeah, that one it worked. Yeah, I'm thinking of printing a sheet of labels and bringing it. Oh, that's what it meant. Okay, yeah. With me whenever I go to a convention. It's a pretty clever way of networking. It is. It's unique. People will remember that. If you hand them a business card, that thing will get lost, thrown away. No one cares. Hand them a photo of themselves with a QR code on it. Guess what? People love themselves. They're going to stick that on a fridge, mirror, wall, wherever, and that's prominently displayed. Great way for them to remember you. Couldn't you also print a QR code on a label and just stick it to the bottom? Yeah, so I just said, yeah. The little pocket one? Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely need that video with the QR printing. Yeah, I could technically, I might just do that soon anyway, even without this camera, because it will work on anything. If you have the regular Evo, any of them, the Link printers, which there is a new printer that was announced with this as well. We won't have a chance to talk about it, but yeah, you can do it with anything. Wild that the 2010 era video effects overlay on the video looks like a YouTube live video player. Yeah, it is also interesting that they went like 2020. I thought that was also like, it's like that really isn't that long ago. People are nostalgia for that era. I don't think so. I don't know. You got a lemon. It's possible. Their QR. We're talking about QR codes. Their QC is known to be trash. So that is what it is there. But I gotta wrap it up because I got a meeting coming up here shortly. Push my button here. Boom! And I did update the credits. So thank you, members. If you're not a member of the Spitfire Club, consider check it out. 7-day free trial. Get monthly photos and bonus stuff. And it supports the channel. But I'm excited. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to get this new Instax Mini Evo. I'm pretty excited. The cinema. Now get out there. Make some art.